Good morning, everybody. Such a wonderful day. I'm very, very much happy to have you all here with me. Will you please share, invite your friends? Today, Sunday in Review. If you can see, my topic is the religious council and the civil society. They are not being truthful to the Sierra Leonean people. But before I go further, I would like you to listen to this interview that was done by Al Jazeera, just the clip. And please listen.
And get the mandate, a new mandate. So what the Honorable Vice President referred to definitely is correct. We have people who are correct. We have people who are correct. We have people who are on records, they are on video, they are on audio. And what we expect, especially the Dutch government, is to take action against a particular Sierra Leonean who calls himself by an acronym, Adebayo, who has consistently incited violence and on all of those occasions that he has done so, violence has taken place at his incitement, and people have died in the process.
And I would say that that's probably a conversation you have to have with the government, though, isn't it? With foreign governments who think of sheltering such people. But citizens in Sierra Leone, under the Constitution, do have a right to protest, apparently, if they give you prior notification under the Constitution. But where do you draw the line, though, when such protests, for example, were instantaneous, and that when you say you're looking for peace and stability, you come out with words, and I say in a quote that you described it as terrorism. These are very strong words, quite incendiary words, that can be mistaken and misinterpreted by the public if they are taken in the wrong way.
But when somebody sits in Holland and incites violence where people are killed, properties are burned, the nation is brought on its knees, and everybody is frightened, and the curfew has to be declared at the incitement of an individual, I don't know what other name you can call that person. And when Osama bin Laden was hidden in the cave there and inciting violence that led to the death of so many people in New York, Washington, and other places, we called him a terrorist. That which walks like a dog, quacks like a dog, is a dog by any description. That is the description.
In 2020, you spoke to us here on Talk to Al Jazeera, and you were confident that Sierra Leone would not go back in time.
Okay, that was one of the statement, one of the interviews that the president did. And like I said, there are things that, by the way, good morning. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt. For those of you who subscribed, for those of you, for those of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, thank you very much. For those of you who've hit on the notification on my YouTube channel, thank you very much. It means a whole lot to me. Even your comments do mean a whole lot to me. And for those of you on my fan page too, I thank you so much. First of all, I want you to know that when I'm doing weekend in review, I do not read comments. I do not read comments. So get that clear. So, well, last week, there are certain things that did happen in Sierra Leone that I want to bring your attention to. First of all, we know there was a torrential rainfall in the capital city, Freetown, for the past 3 consecutive days. It was so bad, and I made to understand it was not only in Freetown. It happened in one, I think, Cambia, in which a bridge was washed out. So that tells you how bad the torrential rain was. And then this brings us back to the topic of global warming. Global warming. When I sat down and watched the water that is pouring down the hills in the valley when I sat down and I watched the water that was pouring down the hills in our valleys, it was so clear that it is because of the way the rampant logging, cutting of woods that should have held the ground together. That is what caused that torrential rain. And I'm telling you, believe it or not, we're heading for another disaster. Because I made to understand that the same mountain that broke down the other day has gotten a crack. So let us pray for betterment. Let us pray for a government that will love its country and love its people and not being one-sided. Because we all knew that there was an encroachment in the Guma Valley water complex. Members of the SLPP are cutting trees within the complex. But again, because they're SLPP, it is an ongoing investigation. Had it been an APC supporters, those homes should have been broken. But then let us brace for the worst, because it is going to get worse. When I saw the streets of Wilkinson Road, up to now that I'm speaking, because there are no more trees, Hold on a minute, please. Let me reply to somebody. Okay, because there are no more trees, it will be a disaster. And we all know since the inception of this government, the Black Johnson project has caused a massive log deforestation, even to our forest reserve has been depreciated because of the massive logging in that fishing project that never went through Parliament. So again, like I said, let us brace for disaster that might befall us not too far. That is number one. Maybe some of you didn't know what happened about last week again. There was a house, a haunted house, let me use the right word, a trafficking house that was located somewhere in Sierra Leone. And there were so many young ladies in this house that were being ready to be trafficked to Dubai. Some for sex slaves, as usual. Most of them for sex slaves. And the hot house was discovered in Freetown, Sierra Leone. I want you guys to know that. And I want you guys to remember, sometime last year, there was an incident with a Mr. Jallo of Mr. Barry of Maryland, who was trafficking our ladies to Dubai. And when that alarm blew, he was working with Rachel Honor, who happens to be the diaspora coordinator in the American embassy. So Mr. Ba and Rachel Honor connived to exploit our girls for their personal gain by taking them to Dubai. And so quite recently, last week, what happened, that the Dubai government have found out that they have so many undocumented workers who are causing problem in their country. And because of that, the Dubai government decided to repatriate foreigners who do not have documents. It was through that repatriation that this horde house, this sex slave house, that Rachel Honor, who is directly connected to the American embassy here, is connected with those kidnapping and those sex trafficking of women and children from Sierra Leone. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt, because I stand by everything that I am saying here. Now, I want to deal with the religious leaders and civil society people. The reason why Sierra Leone is the way Sierra Leone is today is because we have religious leaders who are not religious, and we have civil society leaders who are not civil. We have people who are not religious, and we have people who are not civil. It is sad for me to see, as a Sierra Leonean in the diaspora, who fought for new direction, who fought for changes, who is very, very much vocal in my political issues in Sierra Leone, to hear those who call themselves pastors, those who call themselves imam, those who call themselves religious leaders who could not speak the truth. It's a tragedy. It tells you how divisive our country is and how hypocritical some of those who are in position are. When we, the members of PPP, decided to take on the government because of police brutality, because the justice system is not working for the average man, that is the reason for this demonstration. On the 9th, we, the members of the PPP, we spoke to the people of Sierra Leone, and we asked them to stay at home because we knew the plans of this government. We knew what they wanted to do. And we called on our people to stay at home and keep the peace. We are very much aware that this particular government thrives on blood of human. Yes, we are very much aware that this particular government thrives on blood of human. It is no secret, except you want to be a lie. But if you want to speak the truth, you know what I'm saying is the fact.
Since you know, Sarah, I will call you back.
Okay, sorry. I want to get a message here, but
Daphne,
sorry, I want to get a message here. I mean, but okay, let me keep on talking. I don't want to give out my information. Okay, so like I'm saying, these people are just liars. These people do not deserve to own the offices they own. One like Archibald Cole. Archibald Cole, you are a disgrace to the Christian society. You are a disgrace to the Christian community. Obviously, Mambu, I do not even have anything to say about you, because I know you are the most fakest pastor in Sierra Leone than any other pastor that I've ever seen. When will you people hold up to your Bible and speak out the truth for the rest of the Sierra Leonean population? You people knew police brutality is what fired this uprising. You people knew cost of living is what fired this uprising. You people knew the words of the First Lady is what fired this uprising. But you people, because of your brown envelope, you could not sit down and speak the truth. You people are so fake. You people are a disgrace to us that go to your churches. Because I believe in most of your churches, you have people who are suffering, who suffered during this protest. But yet, you could not come out and speak the truth to the president and tell him in his face that these are your people. These are women. These are children. If you see they come out to come and talk, it is because they have no way to complain. They have no place to turn to. But you call yourself religious leaders. You hold your Qurans, you hold your Bible, and you lie to your conscience. The swear that Fatima Bio swear will hit each and every one of you. Not even Governor Clarkson prayer. The prayer of Fatima Bio will hit you because you people do not love the country. You people are hypocrites. No disrespect to Taz, the guy in McKinney. I do not watch him that much, but for once in a while, when I'm opportune to watch him, he makes a whole lot of sense. Whole lot of sense. He is one of those who, instead of his father building him up in Sierra Leone, educating him in Sierra Leone, for him to be somebody in Sierra Leone, his father used Sierra Leone money to send him abroad. And now he doesn't even fit where he belongs. And that is the same pattern this 22nd century we're still going through. A president who could not get medical treatment in his own yard, he has to go to somewhere else to get medical treatment. Yes. A president who could not get medical treatment in his own country, and you call yourself a president, and some of you got mad when Donald Trump called you shitholes. And when all the best doctors are from Africa, but you could not afford to give your people the best. Your wife traveled on private jets, and she wants to come and complain about Wilkinson Road, where the money that's supposed to be fixing Wilkinson Road, the money that's supposed to be used for these youths, is going under Fatima Bio's foundation. You people have to speak the truth. You civil society people have to speak the truth. Nobody called for violence except SLPP governments. That was the video I was looking for, the audio I was looking for, to play it again for you people who do not understand what went on that day. And if I do find that video without the other people's voice, I will come again and play it, so some of you will really understand. For the past 2 days, I have been asking for donation. Some of you think that I am destitute. No, I am not. I love what I do. I'm an entrepreneur. I sell my pepper sauce. I sell my ogiri. I sell my season. And I do cook for about 5 or 6 people every week. Every damn week. I cook for about 5 or 6 people every week. Okay? Notwithstanding that, now I created a new way. This time, I do not even put my food in a bowl. I freeze it in a Ziploc bag, double Ziploc bag, freeze it. So I give my customers 3 meal, 3 different sauce every week. When I use the bowl, sometimes they don't get their food because the bowl gets, the oil spills all over and my customer don't get their food. So I do it in a Ziploc bag this time. So every customer has 3 different food for a week. So I'm not destitute. Even my ogiri, I send it all over America. Even my pepper sauce, I send it all over America. So I am not destitute. I might not have all what I need. But yesterday, I was offended when somebody called me, said something that go find a job. I have a job. And don't you think I'm asking for me? Maybe you do not know me, but some people will testify. I'm not here to call names or tell you what I am doing. But I had an incident in which a pregnant lady was shot, and she has 3 kids. And she had I don't do things because put it out here that this is what I do, this is what I do. And because of certain reason, this particular lady does not want to go to the hospital because it's been reported that those who have gunshots who go to the hospital, they've been arrested. And there are certain people who, since they were arrested for 3 days, they were not given neither food nor water. And you know how the situation is in Africa. So I was really trying to raise some money to help those people. Failed not to realize it was the government who asked these people to come out. And now they've been called terrorists. So it's a peculiar situation. So if I come and ask you for anything, any help, yeah, I have the right to, because I see every other person doing it. So let's learn to respect each other. If you cannot help me, that's fine. If you cannot, that's fine. But do not come and throw words at me. That's the reason why you're here. You're not only here to look at my face, you're here to learn, you're here to entertain. I mean, you're getting most of the best that you need here. So if I ask you for donation, I mean, if you cannot do it, then just close your mouth. Because if you keep on ranting, I will block you and ban you. I don't need you. Because I believe you are, me sitting down an hour here, sitting down an hour, educating you, entertaining you, telling you things that you do not know. If you could not say thank you, I think you should just close your mouth. Don't come here and insult me. Please. I just want us to get that straight. Okay. Fast forward. Now, the PPP, we are going to organize another sit-down strike. When we are ready, we will say it. Because we have seen now that the government is using the judiciary system to intimidate and harass peaceful citizens. Before, I used to tell you guys that there have been so many random killings of people, but the killing of Evangelist Samson has exposed it. The silence of Tony Koniani of Kono has exposed the barbaric and diabolic attitude that this government has. Maybe some of you do not know. Yes, a few days ago, 2 days ago, Mohamed Bangura of the APC was invited to the police station and has been kept has been sent to Pademba Road. Do you know why he was arrested? The last election at Tonkolili, it was reported that he incited violence, and so he was picked up he was invited to the CID, and he's still there. This is to tell you that this government intends to shut the mouth of every opposition as it did to Kamarimba. And this is a pure indication that this government has failed. It is in a panic mood. Any voices that rises, it is ready to quench. That is the reason why we have to tell our people it is about time to go and register to vote. Your ballot is your power. One good thing that I am very, very much happy as a member of the PPP is the recognition that we, the people of Sierra Leone, have gotten in the international community. One good thing I can remember, our president always says, I go out there to make our country good. I go out there to bring my country to the map. And it is wonderful the way in which he has placed our country in the map. About a week ago, I had a conversation with some ladies in Dubai, and they were telling me, Auntie Daphne, you do not understand. Our bosses are calling us terrorists. Our bosses have started manhandling us. Things that we used to do and pass with, now when we do it, our bosses call us terrorists. These are some of the implications that some of you idiots do not know. When you use certain words, just the same way in which the First Lady was using words like mob justice, that is what we are seeing now. Ask your friends, they will tell you. Our president, who is supposed to secure and protect us, has sold us as terrorists, comparing us, Sierra Leoneans, to Osama bin Laden. Do you people know the implication of what he has just said? Do you people understand the gravity? Do you people understand the gravity of calling a citizen a terrorist, comparing him to Osama bin Laden? Do you people know the gravity of those words? Do you people know that even us who are in America here, because of the words of our president, we are all a target? Do you people know that? I do not care even you are SLPP or APC. If you have been labeled as a terrorist, as long as you carry the green, white, and blue, the Sierra Leone passports, a terrorist is not being considered by your political party. It is not by your political party. Do you know that our president calling Sierra Leoneans terrorists, our country is on the red flag? Do you know the implications of him saying that word repeatedly? I wish some of you can go and sit and understand the meaning of terrorism or terrorist. Because some of you think it is about your color of your political party. No, this is supposed to be about the green, white, and blue. And those statements tells me that the president does not love the country. You are talking about you do not know a face. There's not going to be a face. Because everybody knows that nobody is allowed to speak. This is a pure dictatorship. So you will not know when the next strike will take place. Because we will tell our people again to stay home. We will tell them again to stay home. And this time, nobody will go and bribe them to come out for you to kill them again. Nobody will tell them to come out again. Because when we tell our people to stay home, you go out there, you bribe them, and when they come out, you turn the gun on them and you call them terrorists. I am a proud member of the PPP. I am a proud member of the PPP, and fail not to realize I campaigned for Mother Bill. I really campaigned for him, and I campaigned for new direction. I did not campaign for dictatorship. I never campaigned for dictatorship. I campaigned for a better life for my people. But since the inception of this government, the amount of death we have seen, it is more than a civil war in a country. A government that turns its own barrel against its own people. And one other good thing that I have observed here is that anybody who is within the security force that shows the love and loyalty to the people of Sierra Leone, you are not a member of the, you will lose your job. You will lose your place in society. That tells you that this is a failed government. The government failed its people. Don't you think it's ironical? For over 3 years, our president never speaks to, never one day call religious leaders, never one day call civil society, never one day call women and children. But all of a sudden, he has the love of all of these people. Is it not ironical? We are working on another sit-down campaign. We will change our country. It is our responsibility to change our country democratically. And that we will do. I want to commend Alfred P. Conte, because I thought I saw you start doing something better, because you could not keep on keeping APC hostage. And as you all know, I told you guys, Yum Keller was a sellout. And I believe you people are seeing it now that he was really a big sellout. He never had the interest of Sierra Leone at heart. He works greatly with the SLPP to manipulate, kill innocent people. I told you guys, but some of you do not understand. Is it not wonderful that all those civil society leaders who were saying all the bad things about Ernest Koroma, their mouths are closed now? The rate in which this Badabio government had killed citizens, it is unprecedented. For the past, since the Civil War, we have never seen the amount of people that have died since this Badabio came into power. And then we have the First Lady, who is just there to incite more violence. My people, anybody who votes for Badabio again, hey, that is you. Now, if you vote for Badabio, that is you've already given Fatima now. She will be the First Lady now. The first one, she was maybe right now she's closing her mouth. But when you vote for Badabio now again, hey, you're not ready for Fatima. And you don't tell her. Say when you know to SLPP, you know to True Sierra Leone, and when you know to JMB, you know to True SLPP. Hey, in a mistake, in a put Badabio back in the power. The one way Fatima do is small. The one way he do is small. Go around the country, cost all the man them. That one then that play. That one then that play. The one way go do now. Say that die in a go like me so. I don't excited myself. I don't go salon. I don't craze. Now that make I cry. What way Samson died because I just remember saying that like me this salon so then go cut me by parts. Then go cut me by parts. And I just imagine the amount of young people that when they just lock that jail number for no reason. Now, LJ case, now I don't reach high courts. LJ case, now I don't reach high court. Then there's civil society people there. There pastor there, especially that pastor Babude. When much like they were watching Toto. Sorry for language, I don't want because you know when much like a millionaire. He not able for talk, tell him in my neighborhood and say. This kind of thing where you do, they arrest people there for no reason. They lock them up. Now that one they angry the people them. Now that make when they call LJ and fan them. Let it and not sit down and look at this man. Kill in a mentor. And at the same way they call on cameraman fans them. In a not sit down this man kill in a mentor. This man was sufful. Where in a go ready? Where with the people that go ready? Me not let you know. The man of failure. Badabio is a pure failure to the people of Saloon. He also failed that he just a lie. He just failed that he just a lie. Whose country there that this one on wall where any side where president go, where go. And president they get per diem, that's where they get per diem. President they get in family every trip. Not to exploit Badabio, can't exploit the people of Saloon. Badabio a thief man. He went for the criminal. Then one day they know me no good for Saloon. all waiting and they pan their own selfish aim. 3 years, madam, you not talk to salon people them. 3 years, if you to say go they bulldoze people them. But when we the PPP not ready now for them, now one can talk to you now. They either we calling themselves civil society. Now come again and jail for 2 years. For waiting. They either want to talk to we the people. In a really just in our peace in the country. They. In a show? In a show? When all 9 members of a family in a lock then a Panama go to prison for no reason, they in one piece. When they get up people and kill them for no reason, they in one piece in a show. If we don't face the reality, we don't face the facts, there's not going to ever be a solution to the problem. And the problem is police brutality. And we don't find out say any officer where can you speak the truth, they go sack you. Any military officer where you there for the people, they go sack you. That mean for say we the people now for grab for we safe. Because they don't mean no good for we the people, for we. And another make we get for organize another sit-down strike. This one a 1 week. Would they paralyze the government again? Would they paralyze the government because of police brutality? Would they paralyze the government again because of injustice? We get to talk to we safe. If we make Sierra Leone a better place. We get to talk to we safe. If we make Sierra Leone a better place. We not going to sit down, they hide things under sweeper under the carpets. Waiting cause the uprising, now police brutality. Waiting cause the uprising, now injustice not there, the justice system not they work. Now 2 years come in a jail so. If not be you picking, if not be you man, if not be you brother, just because you don't do what Fatima wants, who done Fatima? So when you lock the opposition, now that one they gonna make you win the election. This 3 years, it passed that 25-year civil war. The amount of people that went this government don't kill. The amount of people that went this government don't main. And they been in London. They been in London. Then she said, even you want to compare Salon with London. But then when Sierra Leone want to go demonstrate, no, they don't. You don't compare them with London. But when you want to kill people, them you compare Salon with Sierra Leone with Osama bin Laden. You compare Sierra Leone. I'm on live. I'll call you when I'm finished. You compare Sierra Leone with Osama bin Laden. Not a wicked papa, no more they compare and picking with other person like that one day. This man not fit be president. This man not fit be president. This man they put we the people in life at risk. Let's tell you that. If you get case now with somebody, na America, na Germany, na Holland, right? Now person they can go and go tell the court say you not terrorists. Because what you do, you president not talker. In another implication of their word they are, in another men, they idiots, we just they follow this madam for stupidity. In another the implication. In a really no. But some of Ina, for in a selfish kid, some of Ina in a blind to in a young conscience. And I upset Ina them made them. When they talk about SLPP, I upset that realize say in a get SLPP in a get pauper. I upset that realize say in a get SLPP in a get pauper. Our mother be wear green inside green. When we they see amputees them, 30 then a salon. Now so you know when SLPP inside pauper, then you don't get another party when a JMB inside SLPP in another pay attention. In another pay attention. When SLPP make Madam Bio a flag bearer, now JMB now do GoFundMe for fundraising from Madam Bio in another pay attention. Some of Ina then they use Ina because of Ina loyalty to party, but Ina go regret them. Ina go regret them. Trust me. And I don't begin see them. Ina all see how Fatima behaved to Famata Sawane. And I saw if in a mistake, when it gets it way back, it go do the worst to Ina. Right now, it make like a sock push. It act for Ina. Because some of it are loyal to party, not to country. When are they in a loyalty for the country? Because in a because in a within Africa, now they feel the punch of the pain. Now they feel them. At the end of the day, like me, I don't get beaucoup money. I don't get. Honestly, like what they telling now my YouTube now they monetize me. How many people are getting on my YouTube? For one on day Facebook, I don't even get 5,000 people yet on my YouTube. So not of us say me I they get like the one the way we get star at the Facebook page. Me that only me YouTube I get star. And look for where they talk. Nobody not donate to me yet. Nobody not put $1, not put $2. But again, as I get people the way and they help. Like what they telling us, so I get somebody where they shoot. And the person saying they afraid for going now hospital. Not of us said, I not see the wound, I see the wound and get 3 picking them. Then there's the one that I am for big, you know, get other people them. I mean, not to everything no more. They call it a big boy, it pay $50, no, it put $100 no more. You know, some people, some of them real good bodies, they will know me, they know. Why go call like that one day when in no stream up Pakoli, in no London, Jacinda. I say, Jacinda, but you know, say, I don't know, I want buy jam, I want 50 pounds. You say, hey, because I want to help again. Because you know, say, where is your mother gonna for help somebody? Pakoli in Pikin, where you know, stream up Funkers, where in London. That's what I say. Yes. It's a baby. Where is your color no more? I begin soapam. You know, say somebody don't want help. But he say, well, I will wait tomorrow or next tomorrow. That's telling me I have to don't call. I don't say one they will call and say, I want them to help me. Like how Fatima, where you can get call. You don't help at the central bank. Me not get opportunity for going at the central bank. Now I make account to you now. Yes. So do ya. Because if you say, if Fatima say, you know, where I help, you know, call him, paddy them. Now make myself again, as Kumbusa, paddy them. Anyway, look, talk serious business. So like what they say, the civil society, they never do justice to the people. Until we face the situation, we'll get for face the situation, we'll get for hit the nail on the head, saying that this they cause the problem. And again, if you the president, you be they do so wonderful and marvelous job. Why are you for afraid? Why? But please, in a share, please, because I want other good thing I see people they they share. Please, in a share to your groups, share to your Instagram, please share. In a share for me, do ya a big, especially in my YouTube, in a please share, my Facebook, please, in a please share. I need it for share, I need it for comments as well. In a comment, they mean a whole lot to me because when you comment, and you like other people in comments where they make that one day they draw the traffic. So because some of you don't understand how Facebook they work. Now that make some people can ask me, hey, Auntie Casada Kitchen. No, sometimes it's not about your money. But when you go, you read the comments, you read the way you like, you comment, you like, yeah, other person, you know, say you don't like them. So that's the bring the traffic. And at the same time, you sharing, especially sharing to your groups, to your to your group, to your different messenger groups, them that one day again they got the traffic. We there for talk the truth. We there for make Sierra Leone a better place. And me, a member of the PPP. Now, one day no doubt about that. And like what they say again, we plan another strike because we need for let this government know the facts. Let them address the situation of police brutality, the situation that the judiciary system no they work for the people, and then the government they use the judiciary system for harass people. Then at the same time, I want to make clear aware say during this uprising, they don't go arrest beaucoup opposition members them. Beaucoup opposition members them. And when you don't call them terrorists, then their family and loved ones, they don't know whose side they. And like people that were eyewitness, we go tell you, say, then they go na mortuary, then they see body, they come out every day. That is a good thing. You know what to do? I'm sorry for the lives that we lost, but this they make the international world. They listen to what we talk. Say this president they go and kill people there every day. And one thing again, you know, and one thing again, even the BBC, they all know say this president they lie. If the international community no say this president they lie, if the international community don't they tell we say this man not a good person for we country, why we for vote him in? Why we for vote this man in again? And I just look the interview the day. All what this man they do instead of it. I mean, like what I tell you now, if we can at this country, it desire I mean for fulfill a wife in fantasy, for travel around the one whole world. Not all in the interest of Sierra Leone. Not all in the interest of Sierra Leone. Well, and now it is show in true color. Because all what it tell the world so the world knows that this man a lie man. The world no say now only big fool people them go vote that guy Potter man they are back into power. Where inside first 5 years, the amount of atrocities where this government don't commit, it is unprecedented. The amount of people, children that when this government don't men, it is unprecedented. The amount of evil when this government don't men on its citizen, it is unprecedented. The amount of thief when this government don't thief with salon money, EAWF, one day the world not see in kind. One day the world not see in kind. But again, we the member of the PPP, we go set the record straight. Again, till we talk to a leader, we go get for come out on the next 5 days sit-down strike. This time, nobody no go force you again for say you care for Canada. Because we say sit down at us, you go sit down at us. Nobody no come and say can't take $100, can't take $50, can't open your markets. Because I go play the video, the audio, where we know say that Lawrence Liman and Gento pay soldier team for cause this atrocity. But just in case for inner way nobody don't listen and before I get an eye, I will share them back. Let in I will listen until we the people that will begin talk the truth. Until we call ourselves religious leaders begin talk the truth. We the PPP we no go relent. Because we want to make Sierra Leone a better place. We want to make Sierra Leone for go back to the Athens of West Africa. And we cannot do it alone. We have to do it collectively. And if this president was doing a good job, he should not be afraid. He should not be intimidated. And enough for the harass peaceful citizens. We also, policemen, going into people's houses, stealing, and yet still. We all had comments, words, spoken words from SLPP members of parliament. We heard them, but they're all free. But members of the oppositions are terrorists. What a sad day for our country. I don't care where you are affected. You might think you are not, but you are. Because when it comes to the bottom of it, you're a Sierra Leonean first, before you become naturalized wherever you are. And whatsoever affects Sierra Leone affects you logically or psychologically. And for those of you who say, I am not involved in politics, you better think again, because we are all political animals. Your foodstuff is being defined by politics. The road you walk is being defined by politics. The job you do is being defined by politics. So don't be ignorant of the idea that I'm not involved in politics. Everything is political. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here with me today. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. Thanks to all my YouTube fans. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for commenting. I do appreciate it. And to you, my Facebook fans, I thank you too. I thank you very much. And again, like I said, if we do not face the facts, we do not face the issues, there will be no solution to the problem. So till the issues are being addressed, and I'm asking you guys, please do not fail to realize that it's about time you guys get ready to go and register to vote. Make sure you register very close by your house. Do not go and register where you work. Register by your house, where you stay. Because on that day, you might not tell. Maybe there will be no transportation. On that day, as desperate as this government is, you never can tell what might happen. Because a drowning man can catch at a straw. And we're seeing our president is already drowning. So please, do not get prepared and ready to register to vote. Register to vote. Do not register where you work. Register outside you they sleep. Now day, sometimes they say motukano day, you not go able for go vote. Now day, sometimes ala day, you not go for walk out from one place to the other side for go vote. But outside you they sleep. When they say that day for votes, when they say registration don't begin, if you not go work, self not go work na day that you place, go register. You ballots now go determine if you want Mother Bio for 5 years again, whether then a Fatima you just give any power to. That one day the rudeness will go make pina in another one day see it. But if you want salon, for be a united salon, if this president isn't a force here, don't call half of the people the terrorists. If we give him another chance, he go kill half of the people then. If in a give him another chance, he go kill half of the people then. In a see how the man been a bulldozing way. Tell God thank you for we leader Adebayo. Because if Adebayo not be stop him. Now so before bulldozing way. Tell God thank you for we brother Chernoba. If Chernoba not be they bring the information there to we. Say that one day and a EMP that's also tiff. We not be for no. Tell God for Dr. Lahai. If you not be can explain to we. Say we Dr. Madabio, now doctor of Kaka, will not be for no. So do you Sierra Leone and not be fool anymore? It not be fool anymore. Me, I campaign for Madabio. I campaign for new direction. I campaign for change, but not for this kind of change I've been campaigning for. This is the worst change the world don't ever see. Madam BOA went for the just car for can thief salon government couple. Then one day they don't make some bad deal them. When Fatima no nothing but governments. Now that make any time when Madam BOA they be them. Me people them, if we like salon, we want make salon a better place. In a low pull them one day are quick. And they tell you that. In a low pull them quicker. In a no say but of them deal the when they make it not pass through parliaments. And any deal whether they make, Fatima be get in courts. In a for when these governments come, that the young people and then Wataki out in the go up. Every container we come, Fatima get office where they get small till. Now them people there, we want put back in our country. And also when they don't cancel right now, then get a slave queen. When they give Boku money now. Hey, yes, JMB. The JMB, the Mende idiots. Now the one that they are called Mende idiots. Because what you do, now they don't forsake SLPP for money, they don't sell them batteries for Kokoyebe. Why idiots like a Marizoro come? We don't sell APC, SLPP for one press. Now they want they are the talk. Mende idiots them. We don't sell them party, them people them party for one press. Now they want they are the refer to as Mende idiots. We're not on the principle this of SLPP. SLPP, the party of everybody. But then when they are, they can scatter the country. Then they get an idiot like a Marizoro come when they support them. Like a Kuyate. Well, look when you disgrace. For telling us saying that don't fail the people. You all body look at it all over the world. You disgrace. And inner Sierra Leoneans them will refuse for the contribute to Sierra Leone business. In our make like that member say that one grace alone in a gets. One grace alone. The Egypt spring, it arises from one great person. The Arab spring. Now one great person. If in a day America delicate today, in a able for sit down a good office. Now because of one great woman. So in that way they talk, say people are not get rights for demonstrate. Me one great and because you don't have New York, Washington. And go and demonstrate against police brutality. Me on government, it called 5 police truck for me. Yes. And the police and secure me out demonstrate done accommodate. So in that way they talk, say people are not get rights for demonstrating. I think again. Now that's slave mentality. But this, now the 21st century. And once again, like what they tell you that, we the member of the PPP, where they organize another sit-down strike. Sit-down, civil disobedience. Till the judiciary begin work for the people. This area, I no say nobody no go gonna do. When they say sit down a host, you go sit down a host. So we go send a direct message to the government that we voice them for be heard. And we not go relent till we voices have been heard. We not ever relent till we voices have been heard. So I don't care whose kind of law you bring, the people that go still hearing with voice. Because we are the voice of the people. We ready for make changes, for make with people and live a better life. We ready for make changes. Let person go to hospital, he get good medical. Like other people that they get them. And so for Sierra Leonean, we're not ready for relenting it. And by the way, I want to tell you that say the PPP gets a GoFundMe where I get for share on my page. For the one that we're in our hospital, like what I say, everybody gets their own personal people them. Me, I talk about where me can they ask for donation for me own personal. I get funds them. you know, and I get people the way they help naturally by nostalgia herself. But again, with this uprising, I get some fans the way I know I don't do everything on social media. And not all man I can no well they one they will no and they one they will no need for no, they no need for no. But again, like I say, I get a lady when she's pregnant and they get 3 picking and was shot, and for some reason he say no, they go police, they go hospital. Because I get to understand, say, when you go to the hospital with gunshots, then they arrest you and then not they treat you. So people they get for they do things personally and go to clinics and things like that. So do another make they ask for donation. I want to make that clear. Thank you everybody for being here, and rest assured that when the next sit down strike come up, when we leader Adebayo tell we go bring her out to Ina. This time we not go allow let nobody die. And I hope say the people they go understand. Say when they say sit on us, now for sit on us, we get for send a message to this government that we are not playing anymore. It is about time they listen to the people. Sierra Leone is rich. Me people is alone we bless. Me, I work in the Minds Ministry. I work in the Minds. So what they telling us is Sierra Leone is blessed. Sierra Leone is blessed. We get all kind mineral. We get boxer. We get all kind mineral. We not for the suffer. Now black Johnson they alone. The block there, the dirty, the stone where the Chinese then they pulled it and then they even mint anaya. Now so that they put on my block, then they ship and go. Now so that they put on my block, then they ship and go. All that area they all get mineral. But when you don't get a good leader, now that make the people of Salon they suffer. Either the chief and religious leader them. What thing I get for talk? Because what you do, they don't give a chip and iPad. So in a sell in a people the soul for Jeep and iPad. Now that make in a picking them turn back the kind of Sagadion like Taz within a McKinney. And lady swear when Fatima Bio swear. Fala ina make ina not see prosperity. By the way, courtesy of this dress we wearing today, last showing her. Na me daughter Hawa Konde, Hawa Duma. I said that for me. I give me a Hawa Duma. I give me the stress. So let us see. You know, say I get flat waist. And like me wait not flat too. Me waist if I know me waist not waiting they call her like Fantasia. Fantasia I get over waist. You know, understand it? Me I get flat waist. Fantasia you in coupe waist. Me I need coupe. Yeah, I like for fame club and I know that. Then again, this wonderful necklace, na Samai K, that dancing queen na TikTok, na give me this wire. This earring na Kiki, where they Maryland, when I meet virginity in Bobo, when the Bobo see me waist, and then they begin waka. I love you now all. Again, before I go, I want to show you and say I the sell pepper sauce. I like what I say somebody the person where I've been talking the last time say me send money to me, they don't contact me, and to be candid, I not get no fresh pepper sauce. I not get no fresh pepper sauce. Why I not get fresh pepper sauce? I do have pepper. I buy a whole lot of pepper from Maryland, where I come with. But you see, why this pepper look like this is because the fresh pepper. I just buy them and blend them. But when you don't freeze the pepper, then you do your pepper sauce. It will tend to look like this. Where some people they don't understand the difference. So because and like what they tell you that me pepper sauce it a day for 1 year. Honestly, it a day for 1 year because everything here is just pepper, the point. So again, I tell you, I say, I do the best ogiri. Yes, this time my office, I keep me ogiri for telling them, I'm inside my office, the best ogiri. You see the oil panel, Even when I open it, you don't even know say na ogiri, but not the best ogiri. And this is a pound. Look at it, the best. And this is a pound. It's going for $20. As you can see, the label is there. Casada Kitchen Ogiri. Yeah. And I do have different type of seasonings as well. For those of you who have ordered from me before, this is Casada Kitchen meat season. I have seasoning for meat. I have seasoning for fish. Obviously, I get dry rice medicine. With this na Benny seed. When I miss SF make you see I'm very cold and brown. Where you can get this for eat with your dry rice and think about home. At the same time, I get cassava bread and natai. And I've been do natai. I did do natai pepe. I did make pepe only with natai. Well, what thing I get for do is because I get enough pepper where I be don't buy where did a freezer. I will use that pepper dey for do the natai pepper sauce. Whilst I go get fresh pepper for do this pepper sauce. And again, by tomorrow, Wednesday, the pepper sauce could already. And for those of you who don't send money to me, rest assured, by Friday, you go get your pepper sauce. I love you all, guys, and thanks for everyone who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thanks for everyone who has shared. Thanks for the notification. Thanks for the comment. And thank you, everybody. And by the way, to that lovely lady who blessed me this morning, thank you very much. Rest assured, say, waiting I tell you, say I go do with them money day, I go do with them. I love you all, and you have a wonderful day. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. Some go like you, some no go like you, but I get for be Uda happy. So I love you all, and I'm out.